Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more Stormworks, Build and Rescue. This is just an update video on the bomber. Not much is going on. I added this. Just laying out the cockpit here. So I'm just spending some time thinking this is going to be a touchscreen. And these values, I have some preset values now. The wings, that's gone. For flight, so we'll have 3 modes: takeoff, cruise control, and landing. And then we'll have a 4th mode, which is like free flight, so you can control the throttle and all that all by yourself, right? And then autopilot, obviously. Let's see, I covered the engines up a little bit. I think they'll look a bit better. Yeah, other than that, not much. These are the bays. So now I am just getting ready to stuff all this stuff. This is sonar here. We won't need this, but I'm getting ready to stuff all this inside of there. And I just got the artificial horizon built. And now what I'm doing is I'm measuring our tilts. So maybe what I'll do is I'll figure out how to make that line into a triangle just so it looks like a little plane. Yeah, just some stuff like that. So I'm just kind of just playing around, modifying a few things. I think the next thing I'll need to lay out is a touchscreen. And then once I get a touchscreen ready, then I'll be ready. I'll put out a comprehensive video of this build with commentary and everything else. I think it's going to be like, I want to have a 2x2 monitor here is probably going to be the main touchscreen. Might be a bit closer actually. And then we're going to have radar here, and we'll have another screen here. And so from the pilot seat, you're going to be able to activate the doors and the bombs, the missiles, like all that kind of stuff you'll be able to activate from here. And then these 2 seats, I think, are just going to be communications, and I don't know what this one's going to be. But what I also want to do is, so the next version of this, right? The next version of this is going to be more a commercial version. This is going to be rounder. This will come out further. And we'll have room for people and storage, right? The nose is going to flip up. It's going to be pretty cool. But when we do that one, so what I want to do is I want to have these connect to the buoys. So I'm going to figure that out. Well, we may as well, right? Have the bomber, have a plane. And then that way when I'm transferred over to the commercial version, the technology is already in it. And then, yeah, I'll just be rounding the body out a little bit more. You know, added some stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much what I've been up to. Pretty much what I'll be up to today. Perhaps later on in the afternoon, I'll put out a video of that. Like I say, I'm still just designing. I'm sitting here just playing around, kind of. You know, I'll sit in the plane for a little bit. I'll sit in here for a little bit. I'll do this back and forth, you know, turn some buttons on, just kind of trying to get inspired about how this is just a rotation is all that one was. Yeah. I'm looking at pictures of other airplanes as well, just to get inspired for a layout. I don't want it to be like a million buttons. I don't like that when you got to press a million buttons to take off. But so far, maybe I'll replace this with some windows up to here. These 2 with some windows as well. We'll see. And then a color scheme. And then after that, I'll be picking a color scheme. I don't know if I wanted to make this like camo. Or if I want to make it just green or white or whatever. I'm not sure what colors I want for that. I was even thinking maybe I'm going to do the blue. Just the 3-color blue. Throw some white in there. Right, normally I'll paint it this color. And then I'll add some detail from that color. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm up to. I just wanted to put out another video there. Just I am still working on it. Don't worry. Like I say, I'm just at this point here where I'm still designing the horizon. Because we have the HUD as well. There's this display we can use. Oh, let's see here. I think it goes like that. The only thing with this is, all right, we'll spawn that in. I'll have to make it more transparent. Oh, it's like that's not too bad actually. Right, so we have the HUD as well. So I'm not too sure if in here I want to use the HUD. You know, and if so, where, right? What? I don't think I can actually with this setup. It would have to be in the middle. I could always set it up in the middle, but we're sort of side by side, right? So, yeah, that might have to be a small one. So anyways, yeah, so that might, instead of displaying the horizon, maybe we'll change this and it'll display other information. You know, we could have it set up like that. And then maybe it could display like altitude, or maybe that could even be our dial, this dial here. And I can make it like green and just sort of, you know, yeah, see, it's a bit close, right? Unfortunately, with the layout. Could move the seats back one more. I don't really want to, though. It's tight. That's the unfortunate thing about the aircraft, right? It's a little tight. So, whereas if I... you know, if I just take some monitors here. Even the, like, I know our radar is 3x3, but I can always take the radar down, so it's 2x2, because it's scalable. Right, I'm just gonna mock this. I'm just gonna mock this here, and then so we'd have like, for example, what going on here? Oh. It would be better actually if the master touchscreen was a 3x3, and then this could be our, let's see, this could be our horizon here, and then we could have our, you know, we'll have our touch screen with the buttons maybe here. That looks pretty good. And then in the middle here we could just sort of have a console that comes out like that, which has a few buttons in it. I think that would look pretty slick. And then this could be some buttons here, and then some buttons up here, like whatever, lights, navigation lights and stuff. I think that would be cool. So this would be horizon here. This serves as our master touch screen. Can we do a master touchscreen that big? I don't know if we can, but we can break that down. Let's see, maybe it'll look better. This could be radar here. Yeah, we should have a big map like that. Yeah, you know what? That could probably work. And then we could just fill that in with buttons. And then this could be the main touch screen here. I don't know what we would need so many buttons for, like opening the bay, the missiles. One of these will be for offense. and defense. I suppose we could probably have yeah, I'll have to think about that. That's the other thing I'll have to consider as well. Coming up, we're going to need to do some testing, some weapons testing, just to see how that works, because I haven't set up the missile radar. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing today as well, setting up the missile radar. Once I get it figured out, I'll put up a video if I have to do any. I'm thinking it's going to be, yeah, the same as what we already have set up for this radar here. So I'm thinking I can just cross it over and it'll probably work. Knock on wood. That's my hope anyway. So I'll try it out. And if I have to do any research or modifying, I'll definitely put out a video to see how we can get that to work. So that's what this will be. Okay. So one of these is going to be offense, and one of these is going to be defense. Yeah, that'll make sense. Okay. Targets. Right? So that means I'll just be changing it. One will be blue and one will be red, maybe. Something like that, to that effect. And then this will have, like, this monitor here can have target information on it, and this monitor here can have navigation information on it. Okay, that works. That works. So then we might, on the most extreme, need one more monitor here, just to cover all those functions and everything else. All right, so that's pretty much going to be it. That's going to be the layout. It's going to be the layout for that. Let's see if that's too close. Oh, it's going to be pushed forward one. Yeah, it's too close now, but it's going to be pushed forwards one. Cool, so that'll work. And then we can access all the buttons. We'll be able to get up. Yeah. Yeah, this one, like I say, just small. This is meant to be military, so it's not meant to have small cockpit, small crew, that kind of stuff. When we do the commercial one, it'll have more people space, more things to do space. I mean, there's quite a bit of room in the, you know, like I can stand up inside the bomb bay. This thing's going to carry, the payload this thing's going to carry will be a lot. It'll probably be, we'll have a few different setups for it. And as you can see, there's 4 doors. So then what we'll do is we'll probably have a heavier version. I'll make a heavier version. And it'll just have 1 door. And it'll just drop heavy bombs. So we'll do something like that. We'll figure something like that out. So yeah, so thanks for watching. And like I say, look out today for another more comprehensive video of radar and finishing the cockpit layout. All right, so thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying your weekend and have a wonderful day.